Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Texas. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He eludes the rush. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing with third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
He takes it at the 40. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Takes the handoff. It's Kramer. Finding some room at the 25. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Oh, here comes the reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes, and the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The back's got it on the pitch. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes the handoff again. That's a strong stiff arm. He's brought down out at the 46. 3rd down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James, and Frank Gore, and Willis McGahee, and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they'll give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Miami. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. QB breaking away. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset out of control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
After the BAT, they trail 28-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Kramer. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Extending the play now. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. It's an option look. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Receivers are bunched together. Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Breaks through. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a quick grab.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pass rush closing in. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. The Canes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Kramer. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do it very...
He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Now here's the toss play. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how they play this year. Move into field goal position or take a couple shots at the end zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Texas offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st down, it's play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Miami 35, Texas 7.
The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll ride the back again here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. He's brought down out at the 46.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. They'll try the option play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, we're starting to see a theme here develop for this offense. They are willing to take chances and go for it on 4th down. That's the 3rd time that they've gone for it, and they've made it all 3 times.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the...
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He finds the running back in the flat. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The shotgun running play call. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun, looking for the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Kramer. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So here comes the kicking team onto the field. They'll settle for 3. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Now throw another score to punctuate this offensive performance. They'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Canes. Wow, what a play, defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Longhorns hustle to the line and run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Ward. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. Miami.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
2nd down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Kramer. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's 3rd down for the offense. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Great move in the open field. Breaks loose at the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The Canes move into the red zone. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking for some space. It's Kramer. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship.